Lewis, Equilibria team, congratulations on your 20-year anniversary. For you, those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike French, and my first exposure to Lewis was when I was a drilling superintendent in Nigeria, and we had the Deepwater Discovery working for us there in the Gulf of Guinea. I can remember one day I got a call from my drill rep on the rig, and he says, "Man, Transocean has a guy out here that's really getting in the heads of these rig crew." I said, "Well, what do you mean?" So he started talking to me about this fella, Lewis Sr., and he sent me in an email this little personality test, which I took. And to my surprise, I had to acknowledge, did a pretty good job of describing me as a red over green. But I'll be honest, and I've told Lewis this, and so it won't embarrass him, but I thought it was pretty hokey at the time. And it was a while later, we got a second rig in Nigeria, Sedco Energy. And it was while we were operating the Sedco Energy that one day Lewis came into my office in Lagos. And he had a big smile on his face. He says, "Mike, I got something to show you." And he handed me this little card. And it had a guy that was red on top, green on bottom, and said, "How could I get hurt?" And as I read that card, it hit me. And I just had a big old smile to match Lewis's. And I said, "Lewis, you're onto something here. Finally, this is a tool I can use." In my 20 plus career at that time, I had never felt like I had a tool that I could use to help me work safe and help me try to help my hands work safe. And when I read that card, "How do I get hurt?" it said, "By taking a calculated risk." Yep, that's me. By losing awareness of my surroundings, becoming too focused on the task. And I thought, I'm the guy, I'm sitting in the company man's office, I look out the window, see something up on the rig floor, I'll put on my hard hat and I'm focused on going up to the rig floor and see what's going on. I'll walk out on the deck, across the deck, oblivious to the fact that there's a crane about to make a lift. That's me. When I'd ride my motorcycle, I was a calculated risk taker. I did things that I shouldn't have done because I was a calculated risk taker. So for once, I finally had a tool that I felt like I could use. And I knew Lewis was onto something. And it might have even been in that meeting, or it was shortly thereafter, he told me he was going to start a company, Equilibria. And I knew at that time, and I told Lewis, I said, "Lewis, you're going to save lives." And throughout the remainder of my career, every deepwater rig that I was involved in, I made sure that Lewis was involved and his team was involved in it too. And we did a lot of good things. The first rig was a Deepwater Discovery. That was the one when I thought he was a little hokey. I chose to wear this cap because that was the rig operation where the light bulb went off for me. And Lewis made a tremendous impact and difference on that rig. Cajun Express is another success story. Deepwater Inspiration, I made sure Lewis and Equilibria were involved in the shipyard, helping to build the right culture when we brought the rig out shipyard. I'm wearing a Deepwater Asgard shirt, and there are other rigs too. I just didn't have the hats or shirts to wear to show you. But anyway, Lewis, you've had a tremendous impact over the course of my career, and I appreciate you for it, and congratulations on this tremendous milestone.